Wait to bring her big ass over here to try to bump me and like,
say baby I love you, 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 I love you.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and the only Mimi. But first things first, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me and want to know a little bit more about my crazy life. So what are you waiting for? Click that red button. You know you want to. I'm gonna get asked about my hair. I just got tired of the whole wig situation. You know, it's hot outside. I wanted to wear my real hair, so I just have my hair up in a bun and hair out. So my real hair is out, but I also put some tracks in it so it can be a little bit longer. But my hair is kind of the same length as the extensions, which makes it 100% better. So yeah, I did not record a video. It's just because like I had to sew this into my hair, and for some reason I just didn't record it. Maybe next time I'll feel more comfortable in recording it. So this is a story time. I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see, and most of y'all picked story time, and I know why, because story time is the favorite time here on my channel. Okay, so this is the story time about how I fought my whole entire school, bitch. Yes. So it was basically me against the whole fucking school, and this takes place, I would say, in 9th grade. Okay, so those who may not know, I've talked about my school, my high school, a bit in the past, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of a refresher. So my school was a predominantly white school, but it had its minorities. Like there was groups of black people, there was groups of Hispanic people, and so on and so forth. And you know me, I don't discriminate. Everybody's my friend. So I had people from Eritrea, I had people from everywhere who I talked to who are my friends. You know, I don't discriminate. Everybody's welcome over here. But the whole group of people that, you know, is basically the main characters, or the majority of people in my story time, is from the black community, and it's real sad. It's just sad that, you know, the black community is one of the most communities that feel like they have to compete with each other, that they have to be better than this person, that it's always a competition. You know, it's always a competition, and it's not, because I already won. So I had a group of friends, but I'm only gonna name 2, and because these are the 2 that are like the main characters and kind of went through this with me, but they some bitches anyway, so it don't really matter. But I'm gonna give one named Tiffany and Myra. So yeah. Now Tiffany, she was new to the school, whatever. She didn't really have friends, you know. The black community took her in, welcomed her in, because, you know, she's a African American, you know, girl, you know, that's how we do. We try to be friendly, whatever. So from my understanding, Tiffany got kicked out of her old school because she was fighting. So what she was telling everybody is that she could fight, she was a fighter, this, that, and the other. I personally never saw her fight. I never had proof of seeing her fight, so I can't, you know, be the one to say, yeah, she can really kick some ass, because I was never there when, you know, she fought. But Tiffany was a weird looking girl. Like, you know, I always see the good in people. I don't really care about looks. So I went over there to talk to her, and I was like, you know what, let's kick it, let's hang, you wanna be my friend. My mission was to make her my friend and whatever, and I succeeded, and that's how we became friends. So I didn't really get to know about her personality and shit like that, because she liked to keep different shit secret. And I asked her, like, because at the time Instagram was popping, and I was like, did you have an Instagram? And she was like, no, I don't use that. And it was kind of strange, like, what teenager don't use Instagram? Like I said, I didn't really get to know her personality like that, because she was just, you'll know some more about that. Now Myra, I didn't really know Myra at all. Like, Myra, from what she said, was she lived in the same apartment, you know, little complex as me. She rode the same bus. I had to ride the bus to school, so she rode the same bus as me. She was in my same first period class, which was English, and I didn't even recognize the girl because she was not recognizable. Like, there was nothing about her that really struck my attention. And most people would say, like, I was the mean girl or I was Miss Popular. No, bitch, I just did not recognize her. So Myra was real quiet at first. Like, The whole reason why me and her started talking is because our teacher, you know, we had to do groups paperwork or whatever like that, and so she ended up getting my paper, and she was all weird talking about some, yes, I wanted to get your paper because I wanted to talk to you. You look real mean, but you're really pretty. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you compliment me, I'm gonna compliment you back. You pretty too, whatever the hell. And I was like, what you doing for lunch? You want to come over with me and my group and my friends? We can, you know, have lunch together. I can introduce you to everybody, because it looked like she didn't have no friends, so I'm gonna be friends with you. As you can see, I'm a real nice person. I like to make friends. I'm a real friendly person. Like, I will include you if you look like you sad, if you look like you lonely. But bitch, was I fucking wrong. So fast forwarding, there was just a lot of drama going on in the school that was basically around myself, Myra, Tiffany, and my groups of friends. But my other group of friends, like, they knew the people that had problems with us or whatever, but they was friends with them. They didn't want to get into it, which I can respect. You know, people have their own lives. They can live how they want to live. I'm not going to judge. The main people, like, there was like upperclassmen and even people in our grade that would just have a problem with me, Myra, and Tiffany, and I could not understand why. Most of the, like, the upperclassmen girls, they was even jealous that the dudes was liking me and Myra. Nobody really liked Tiffany, because like I said, Tiffany didn't look she didn't have nothing on and popping about her. She looked, you know, kind of regular, kind of basic. They compared her to, you know, the little fish off of SpongeBob to go meet me. They compared her to that, and I was like, y'all so wrong for that. But bitch, I was laughing the whole fucking time, because like, damn. But yeah, like, boys would like look at me and Myra and, you know, compare us and shit like that. Who's prettier, her this, who's that. And in a way, I didn't really peep, but Myra was loving that attention. Myra was just all over it. She loved the attention. There would be upperclassmen boys in my grade that would make up rumors about me and Myra and Tiffany, and like would try to get other girls to beat us up and have problems with it. So literally when we walked into school, everybody would have dirty looks at us. Everybody would just roll their eyes at us, try to mug us, try to bump me in the hallway. And like, bitch, I am nobody's punk. I am nobody's, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm nobody's bitch. I hold my composure, because even though I am going into school that's in Maryland, bitch, I'm from DC. Like, y'all really want to fucks with me right now. And Myra and Tiffany, they didn't really know how I get down, because they're from like parts of the area that, you know, it's majority like privileged areas or shit that's not gonna go on and popping, you know what I'm saying? Even though Tiffany was kind of considered ghetto, but that's a whole different story. So like, I tried to hold my composure. I tried to ignore certain situations. Like, it was this big ass girl that would always bump me in the hallway, and like, she would go out of her way, say I'm on this side of the hallway, she on that side of the hallway, she would go out of her way to bring her big ass over here to try to bump me. Times like, that you know, I dodged her big ass, because bitch, I already know what you're doing. You're trying to get a reaction out of me. You're trying to fight or whatever. And I knew that she like knew how to fight or whatever, but I also knew that she knew my sister, so I'm not trying to take it that way. And I was like, if this big bitch gonna give me another problem, I am gonna tell my sister, and my sister's gonna talk to her. And after she realized who the fuck I was, like whose sister I was, she kind of calmed the fuck down and like stopped, you know, trying shit with me. Because I remember I had to, like, it was so bad that I had to go to counseling and basically fill out a little bullying report and do some fake ass tears talking about some this big ass bitch is bullying me. Like, she goes out her way to bump me, and then she came to me talking about some, like, I'm too grown for this, you know, I'm not bullying you, I don't have nothing against you, I'm grown, I got a scholarship, I'm this, I'm that, trying to be on some grown woman shit. But bitch, you wasn't on grown woman shit when you went out your way to try to fucking bump my ass and shit. And like, the whole reason why she was like doing that shit to me is because of the dude I was dating at the time. I told you guys about my no good ass ex that I dated at the time, and that's because of him, that situation. So I really felt as though people was really targeting me, because out of the three of us, everybody felt as though I was the leader, I was the one who was doing shit and on and popping. And it's like, in 9th grade, my makeup skills was not on and popping as you like. You know, I wish I could put up a video, like a little picture or something. But my makeup was not on and popping. So why is y'all jealous for? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I was nowhere near popping, and y'all really felt that insecure to try to come for me and bully me and shit. So I overheard, me and my group of friends, this is all of us together now, it wasn't just the 3 of us, we overheard like these upperclassmen dudes, like, you know, they kind of was cute, some of them was ugly, but I didn't really give a fuck. But we overheard them talking about who they would date out of us and who's cute. So I heard my name. They were like, oh yeah, I will go out with Mimi, or I would yeah, you know, I will hook up with Mimi, this, that, and other, and I will hook up with Myra. I will hook up with her, she's pretty, blah blah blah. And then they was talking about my other friend in the group, but I don't really want to give her name because she not really in this story. So when the upperclassmen girls heard that, they was on it. Like, they was so fucking mad because they wanted these dudes, and these dudes is talking about freshmen. Like, you know how it is, how upperclassmen dudes, they always go for the freshmen. But so that's what happened, and they was really mad. Like, I'm not, like, I can't control how they feel. If they feel as though I'm pretty, then I'm pretty. Like, why are you mad? You should be a compliment. So ever since then everybody like that switched up on us. My whole group, my other group of friends, I did not really talk to them like that no more, because at this point I'm like, they probably talking about everybody, and I just don't have no time for that tomfooleriness. Like, I was just not with it. Like, I literally went to school mad every single day because bitches wanted to try shit. And it's like, you know, I'm a freshman. I didn't really make a statement or a name for myself yet, like I did when I was in 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade, and all that shit like that. Like, them people, they knew how the fuck I got down. But these people, they don't know how the fuck I go down. So I have to show them how the fuck I go down. Like, this story, oh my god, it gives me so fucking hype, because this whole situation could have been avoided, like, for real. So, because people thought that the dudes thought that we was cute, and the bitches was all jealous and shit, and the niggas that we didn't like, they couldn't get with us, and they was fucking mad. So, you know how I said that Myra was loving the attention that the dudes was giving her, so she ended up dating a whole bunch of people. She dated this boy who had a big ass head, and then she broke up with him, and then she went out with somebody else. He didn't like it. He got offended. He got upset and started saying shit about her around the school, talking about something, she's a hoe, and blah blah blah. And it was just a lot of commotion, like, because of that situation. Everybody, because I'm the friend, everybody didn't like us because that she was hoeing around and shit like that. Like, it was literally like a game to her, but she didn't realize that she was being played by the dudes, because they was all taking turns with dating her and wanting to be in a relationship with her. Like, everybody knew what the fuck was going on, and I'm too smart for that shit. So that's why I was all like, no, I'm not gonna date you, no, you're ugly, no, no, no. And Tiffany, on the other hand, she was kind of jealous that nobody was paying her no fucking attention. So as you can see, I made friends with bitches that was secretly jealous and shit like that, and was no good for me. And I'm glad that I cut these people out of my life, because Jesus, where would I have been? Nowhere. So the same dude who got mad at Myra for breaking up with him and shit like that, I guess he still have feelings, so I can't help that shit. So this is what happened. He made up a rumor that I was talking shit about one of his little friends, one of his female friends, one of his sisters and shit like that. And him and all these other dudes, they was like, yes, Mimi said this, Mimi did that. They was just basically being some bitches. These niggas was bitches, for real. And I don't respect that shit. So I'm just, you know, chilling. I'm trying to have a good ass day. You know, I'm doing my damn shit. And a group of bitches, the big bitch and these two other small ass bitches want to come up to me, try to step to me on some shit, talking about some, was you talking shit about me? Oh, I heard you was talking shit about me. And I was like, what was you talking about? I was like, saying what? I was like, show me where I said some shit. Talking about some, oh, you said something on Snapchat, it's not there anymore. I said, well, when you find it again, you can show me and show me what I said, because I'm telling you from right now, bitch, I didn't say shit to you. And, like, mind you, I did not even know this girl. Like, I did not know her. I knew of her, but I didn't have no fucking problem with her. So why am I going to run my mouth about a bitch that I don't give a fuck about? Like, they just trying to start some shit because nobody can fucking beat me. Nobody's going to beat me, bitch. Like, the fuck. So yeah, after I said all that, she wanted to try to get smart with me at the mouth, and so I'm kind of getting heated because I'm like, I already said what I said. Why the fuck is you still in my face? Like, she was still in my face. Like, I'm gonna be like, yes, I talk shit about you. Like, no, bitch, I did not talk shit about you. And I was like, and then I forgot what I said, because when I'm mad, I switch. But I know I was getting in her face. I was like, I did not say shit about you, and if I did say shit about you, what was you gonna do about it? Like, when I'm mad, I have no filter. And Myra was like holding me back, and then the big bitch who knew my sister, she was like, okay, well, she said she didn't do anything, we don't want no problems, nothing like that. And I was like, it was never a problem. And then she walked off and trying to say some smart shit at the mouth. Like, I hate when bitches walk away and start saying shit at the mouth. Like, say it right here, say it right here, because like, I'm always with the shits. Like, I'm gonna let you know who the fuck I am, like, for real. So fast forward, and that ever since that situation, I was so done with this school. Like, I was like, I cannot wait for summer break. Fuck all y'all. So after that situation, the other girl who was with the group of bitches that came up to me, they came up to Tiffany, because Tiffany was saying something of the lines like, I will smack you. Like, she was talking to this boy, she was like, I'll smack you, blah blah, or some shit like that. And I guess he told his sister, like, they was not even fucking related. And so the bitch came up here and was talking to her. Like, I had my headphones in, because nobody's gonna approach me on no shit, nobody's gonna touch me, nobody's gonna do shit to me, and I already knew that shit. So they came up and talked to Tiffany and was like, did you say this? Oh, because if you said that, we was gonna have a problem, because I would smack the shit out of you, and some shit like that. Like, she was like, why would you say that? Like, I'm his sister, if you have a problem with him, you have a problem with me. And then she went downstairs, she's like, I won't smack the shit out of you. And I was like, who's she talking to? Because I'm like, who's she talking to? Because I know she's not talking to me. I know she's not talking to me. Let's go. Because where we was at, we was on a balcony or whatever, and I was like, let's go. And I was like, let's just move out of the area just in case they wanted to come back, because like, bitch, I'm really not trying to go there today. Like, I've been going there this whole fucking week. So yeah. And yeah, so we went downstairs, and Tiffany was just crying and shit like that. I was like, why'd you crying for? I'm like, she's not gonna do nothing to you, and she's just crying, whatever. But yeah, like, we literally had like a rough week, because the dudes would like screenshot my Snapchat and shit like that, trying to make fun of my family. I remember I was like, bitch, I will fuck your whole shit up. Like, I was so fucking pissed, because these people just kept picking at me and shit like that. And it's like people who I knew, who like when I was in 7th grade, they was in 8th grade, and they knew me, they wasn't even talking to me, because they you know, they felt some type of way. So like, fuck them bitches too. But fast forwarding, now it was Marva's turn to get picked on by people. Okay, I guess they just pick when they gonna pick with who, and they only tried my ass one time, no, 2 times, but we gonna get into that later. But it's fine. So it was Marva's time to get picked on, and it was people like, she wore some weird ass shoes, but they was cute, and I told her, I was like, I will wear them, they're cute. Like, if they were my size, if we were the same size, I would wear them. If I had them, I would wear them. I guess there was some limited edition Jordans. Like, it was some Jordans, and they had like red writing on it, they had like flowers on it and shit. Like, it was real cute. But you know how niggas are. Niggas want to be like, when it comes to shoes, they think they, you know, they think they work at the fucking Foot Locker, they think they work at Finish Line, and they don't do shit. So she wore them, and like, she had a nice ass outfit with them and shit, and I was like, you know, you look good, I will wear that shit. Like, I just kept telling her that, because like, these dudes, they were like, oh, your shoes fake, oh, where'd you get those shoes from, those shoes not real, when did Jordan have these, blah blah blah. And I pulled them up, right, I pulled up the shoes, and I was like, they made these a long time ago, but they still look cute, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you should wear them, they still look cute. And you know, niggas just went ham for her. Like, they just went on off of her. Like, they was roasting her shoes up, they was joning, they was doing everything. And it was like, the dude who started it was the dude who she broke up with, who she didn't like no more. And so I guess that was his way of, you know, trying to get back at her and shit like that. And I was telling her, I was like, he's just doing that shit to make you mad. Like, there's nothing wrong with your shoes. And so, you know, there's no talking to this bitch. This bitch gonna do whatever the fuck she wanna do, what she feels though is right. So she got all fucking mad, trying to have a fucking panic attack and shit, and wanted to fight all these niggas. And I'm like, you know, I'm with whatever, but bitch, these niggas, some of these niggas is big as fuck. I'm not about to get knocked the fuck out, bitch. I'm not. She went over to confront the dude. I went over too, but I I wasn't going to do nothing, and I already knew I wasn't going to do shit. I was just over there to watch to make sure he wasn't going to do shit or she wasn't going to do nothing that was too stupid. So it was all of us. We all went over there, and they was talking. She was like, so you saying this? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. With his dumb ass, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, and shit like that. Like, nigga, you know what the fuck you talking about? So I was just listening, cause I was just you know, everybody want to peep the situation, because he was talking reckless ass shit. And so she was just going off at the mouth. She was doing it, and I could see in her face she was fucking pissed. And so all the next thing I know is that she punches him or something. He hits her back or some shit, but then she started like whooping his ass, and then this big ass nigga came and picked her up and was like, no, you can't do that shit or something like that. And then my ugly ass ex was around the corner and some shit, because he was like, oh, I was there because I wasn't trying to make sure if you was going to do some shit. No, I wasn't going to do shit, but I did, you know, help get her off of him, because I'm like, it's not fucking worth it over some shoes. Like, bitch, like, the fuck. So she went away or whatever before security could even come up there. She went away and was all mad and shit. Like, that whole situation was dumb as fuck. But I was like, and I came back and I was like, why would you put your hands on her? Why would you ever put your hands on her? Like, I remember I pushed all these niggas out the way just to get to this little nigga, because I was like, don't you ever fucking put your hands on her? Like, why would you put your hands on her? I was like, you shouldn't even say shit in the first place. I'm like, you still mad because she don't fucking want you. And everybody was like, ooh, like, that whole situation was fucking dumb as shit. Like, for real. Like, it was dumb on her part and it was dumb on his part. I'm not taking no fucking sides. So ever since then, everybody would always say slick ass shit under their mouth. They would always try to get people to fight us and beat us up. And mainly me, they was talking about something. I started that whole situation, that it was my fault. No, bitch, it was not my fault. Maybe you should stop talking shit and you can't back it up. Like, why is you talking shit and you can't back it up? How was that my fault? Like, everybody loved blaming shit on me, but they never took up for their responsibilities. They never took up like, they never took up for their actions. But it's my fault? How? How, sir? How? I forget, like, I accidentally bumped into my ex, and I was mad, so I didn't say excuse me. I should have said excuse me. Or I think I did say excuse me, but it was like low, and he gonna call me a bitch, and I was like, I wasn't a bitch when you was kissing me and shit, was I? Oh, okay. Like, don't fucking play with me, because I will roast your ass up. Like, you look like my pit bull. Like, you lucky I don't have the picture of him and my dog, because they look fucking identical, bitch. But like, yeah, because I will join on anybody, and my Jones are fucking ruthless. Like, majority of my life I grew up and lived in DC, so I will fucking join your ass out. Like, for real. Like, y'all think just because I go to school in Maryland, like, that I'm not with the shit. Moving on, it was these two dusty ass grandma looking ass bitches, right? Ugly ass nigga, he had pimples all on his face, right? He would constantly compare me and Myra to these ugly ass bitches. I'm gonna call one of them Mabel and Gertrude, because they some grandma ass bitches, for real. So Mabel was like, they would consider Mabel my twin, and they would consider Gertrude Myra's twin, because okay, Gertrude, she looked like she could be Myra's big sister. I'm not even gonna lie, because they both had that you know, that Spanish people hair. It was both the same color. They both had that light skin. They both had the same type of body structure or whatever. But Gertrude was just taller than Myra. Like, she was taller, whatever. And she had like some different color eyes, but that was besides the point. Now, I don't understand how they compare what's her name, Mabel, to me, because we look nothing alike. They only said, like, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard. They was like, oh, you look like her because you carry a handbag. You copy her because you carry a handbag. Bitch, what? What the fuck? Like, is you dumb? Cause like, that's all they can say. We look nothing alike. Just because I was light skinned, she was light skinned, and we had dark hair and she had dark hair, whatever. That's why I like, and because I was always with Myra. Like, I was always with Myra, and Mabel was always with Gertrude. That's all they could really fucking say, because I look nothing like that bitch. I look nothing like that bitch. So don't fucking compare me, bitch. Y'all gonna have to excuse like the whole setup and shit like that, because my camera just died. So like, it's on the charger, so I'm like finishing up this story on my phone, which I feel like it'll be like whatever. So just take it. Just. So I was saying before I was rudely interrupted that one day we was on the balcony, and I came to school mad because at this point I was fed the fuck up. I was fed the fuck up of these people. I wanted to beat the fuck out of these people, but I knew the fuck I couldn't because I had exams, and I didn't want to miss my fucking exam because I didn't want to make it up. Yeah. So I was on the balcony. I was already fed the fuck up. I was mad, and then this old grandma ass bitch go and look at me, and I'm talking about what's her name, Gertrude, right? Yeah, Gertrude was with Mabel or whatever, and Gertrude kept looking at the balcony, like she kept staring. She's like she just kept staring. I don't like when people staring. Like, you staring, like, what the fuck is you staring at? And I said that. I was like, what the fuck is you looking at? And she thought she knew exactly who the fuck said it. It was me, bitch. I said that shit, and I said it loud. I was like, what the fuck is you looking at? I was like, what the fuck is you looking at? Like, for real. And she was a snitch ass bitch. She went in straight. Once I said that shit, she went straight into the security office and like wanted to report the shit. And so my twin, Mabel ass came up the stairs and was like, what's the problem? Like I don't understand what's the problem. I was like, bitch, you know exactly what the fuck the problem is. And Myra was talking to her. She was like, basically saying like what exactly is happening, and they knew exactly what was happening about the boys comparing us and shit like that, and blah blah blah. But what y'all don't know is that Gertrude went into the security office to report Myra because she said Myra said that shit. I was like, no, bitch, I said that shit and I took that shit with pride. I said that shit. And what now? What? Like, what you gonna do? So yeah, so Myra is talking to Mabel about the whole situation and shit like that. And I was like, you know, I'm tired of this bitch talking. So I just took over. I was like, is it true that you saying that I'm copying you because I carry a handbag? I said, bitch, this is designer. Yours is no name. And everybody was like, ooh. I was like, bitch, I don't copy you. I was like, why do I want to copy you for? I was like, why would I want to copy you for? I was like, you don't have nothing that I want to copy for. I was like, don't ever say that shit about me again. And then I was just going off on everybody. Like, I did not give a fuck. I was going off on everybody because, bitch, once I'm mad, I have no filter. So anything that comes to mind that's going to hurt you, I'm going to say that shit. And I think it was one security guy came up. They took us in the office. Like, we've been in the office. The people know us by now. So we was in the office all the time. I didn't give a fuck. They never suspended me. They suspended them, Myra and Tiffany, but they never suspended me because, bitch, even though I was started, bitch, I would break down talking about something. They was bullying me. You have to know how to play that shit. I never got suspended. The only time I got suspended was my other fight with this big bitch and this bitch that had no edges. But that's a whole different story. So if y'all want to know that story, let me know. But yeah, this is how, like, after all of that shit, like, after that shit passed on, there was no fucking beef, there was no fucking problem, there was no nothing. You know, people still gave me dirty ass looks, but I was untouchable. Nobody was going to approach me on no shit. Nobody was going to touch me on no shit because I fucking made my point. I made my name for myself, bitch. Like, that I'm not the fucking one to fucking mess with, period. And I'm still not, even with kid and all. I'm not the one. I was never the one. Maybe Myra and Tiffany, they're the ones, but it's not me. But yeah, that was cool, and people left me alone. They left her alone. They left Myra and Tiffany alone. You know, it was done. But Myra and Tiffany, like, they just had different shit going on with themselves. Like, they was not really true to themselves. They would try to copy me. They would try to, you know, like, it's always a leader and always bitches that follow, and that's, like, follow the fucking leader. That's how the fuck they is. That's how I can best describe how their personality was. These bitches wasn't really fucking friends for real. These bitches was just, you know, here for the fucking ride. Here for the fucking glow up. Here for the fucking shit. Like I said, I'm glad that these bitches are out of my life. I wish peace to them. You know, peace and blessings to them. Do what they gotta do. They don't got shit to do with me. I'ma just continue to do my shit and bring y'all along with it. If you like this story time, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I am trying to reach 2K subbies. Like, I feel as though we can do it. Yeah, I'm trying to just get more active. I thank y'all for bearing with me during my last week because I was finishing up school. You know, I had the end of the semester projects and quizzes and tests to do, and I really just could not get the time to film every single day. But I'm coming back with the PAL. I'm in it to win it because this summer, bitch, we gonna do it. We gonna get Mimi to 2K. Get Mimi to 2K. We got this. Let me go. I'm talking too much. All right, bye.